Halo case. We can expect some design changes upcoming model iPhones. iPhone 14 notch, the design changes we expect. Among the rumored iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Pro upgrades, the one that even the least techy observer would notice is the change to the notch at the top of the handset's display. If the rumors are accurate, Apple is looking to introduce a change that could impact the design of the iPhone for several years to come, meaning it's time to prepare yourself for a whole new look. Or at least, prepare yourself for a whole new look on 2 of the 4 iPhone 14 models set to arrive this fall. Rumors also claim that we may only see this big change appear for the Pro models, which would be a shame for anyone who wants a new iPhone that actually looks new, but doesn't want to pay out for the most expensive models. Read on for the breakdown of what's rumored for the Face ID and camera notch for both the iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Max, as well as what Apple could do to the iPhone 14 Pro and iPhone 14 Pro Max. Also, make sure you check out our other roundups of big iPhone 14 rumors, such as changes to the iPhone 14 camera and the iPhone 14 specs, iPhone 14 notch, iPhone 14 Pro and iPhone 14 Pro Max. Although early rumors for the iPhone 14 suggested otherwise, the current rumor consensus for the 2 iPhone 14 Pro models is that Apple will in fact ditch the notch it's been using for its flagship phones since 2017 and adopt a new dual cutout design. A fresh leak seems to confirm this with real-life images too, as the unofficial iPhone 14 Pro renders and leaked images of screen protectors show. There's likely be one punch hole cutout for the selfie camera, and a second pill-shaped one to its left that houses the Face ID system for unlocking the phone. It's an unusual-looking design, but one that gives back pixels to the display and offers the new iPhone a fresh, more modern design. Again, though, that's only for the iPhone 14 Pro and iPhone 14 Pro Max. The same rumors suggest Apple's other 2 upcoming handsets will offer a more familiar look: iPhone 14 notch, iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Max. While the notch rumors are exciting for the iPhone 14 Pro models, the standard iPhone 14 handsets sound like they'll miss out on the new design. Take another look at the alleged image of iPhone 14 screen protectors above, and you'll see other non-Pro devices don't use the new design. Instead, reports suggest the less expensive iPhone 14 models will keep the smaller notch design that appeared on the iPhone 13. That's disappointing news, but it is in line with other rumors that say a lot of iPhone 13 features, including the chipset, may be carried over to the iPhone 14 regular. Users who buy an iPhone 14 or iPhone 14 Max may have to accept they're getting a year-old design, cough up the extra money for a Pro model, or wait for future iPhones to adopt the notch across the board. iPhone 14 notch, previous rumors. While the rumor mill has now seemingly settled on the pill and punch hole dual notch, you may have seen other rumors about how the iPhone 14's notch would look. Perhaps the most prominent of these was an early rumor showing that the Pro model would have a single punch hole for the selfie camera in the top center of the phone. There was also a mock-up that showed the iPhone with a single pill-shaped notch, which was slightly closer to the now accepted mark. It's possible that in the future we'll see an iPhone that uses either of these designs. It's also supposedly on the cards that we'll get an under-display Face ID camera module at some point. For this year's iPhone though, these don't look to be happening. iPhone 14 notch outlook. Even if only some of the new iPhone 14 models sport a new look, it's a pretty big deal when the world's most prominent smartphone gets a redesign. The notched iPhone design that's become so ubiquitous over the past 5 years is about to enter a gradual retirement if the rumors are true, and the new, but just as unique pair of cutouts that are tipped to replace it will not only take up the notch's mantle, but also serve a practical purpose of increasing the usable display on the phone. If you're planning on buying the regular iPhone 14 or the rumored iPhone 14 Max model, Apple may not have any surprises in store for you with the notch. That's not a huge problem given how much iPhone users seem to have gotten used to the notch in recent years. But it's a shame that these new phones could end up looking dated the moment they launch, even if they're still excellent phones. Of course, this is all based on rumors for now. If there are any new claims that appear between now and the iPhone 14's rumored September 7th launch, you'll find them in our iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Pro news and rumor hubs.